all right. Here we go. My goodness, I am just too excited, and I am in love with this woman of God. This woman who is an aspiring global model. She is a model indeed, but I'm speaking into existence her being a global model. So I want to introduce to some, present to others, model Danielle Williams. Welcome, beautiful. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this is a pleasure and an honor. I've already said that I wanted to get you on this interview before you be booked, and I won't be able to get a chance to get you on. So, honey, I had to get you on. So, I'm super excited to have the global model on here with us. A model. I can see you doing. I can see you being an actress. I can see you, dancing. I see you doing all sorts of things. I mean, you're a very beautiful soul, beautiful person, beautiful personality. You want to see people win. You love to see people win. You love to support. You want what's best for people. You want them to be themselves unapologetically. I'm just going on what I know personally. I'm not even reading your bio. I'm just talking about the person that you are.
Yes.
And from what I have gathered from you from the time that we've met, and you genuinely want to see people just soar and just do well. You want people to get along, and let's work together, collaborate together, let's shine together. So I just had to get you on an interview on today, just to pick the little things out of your brain, find out what you're up, what you got going on right now, and what you're doing right now, and what you're doing in the future, what you're looking forward to doing in the future. So let's start out with this event that I know you got going on currently, that you got coming up with like next week or the week after. So let's talk about this event that you got going on right now. That's going to be in Lake City, Florida. Let's talk about that. What you got going on at this event?
Okay. I have a pop-up shop / fashion show coming up June 11th. And I'm super excited about it. The reason why I decided to do a pop-up shop and fashion show was because these small businesses have took a dive when it came to the pandemic. And I felt like a pop-up shop will bring back to the community. Come shop with your small businesses. Of course, we always run to those big businesses when we need stuff and we can't find our small businesses. So I figured I can expose the small businesses in the community and everyone can come out and support them. Also with the fashion show, those also small businesses and upcoming fashion designers and boutiques and stuff like that, they can show both their product via model. And that also exposes the inspiring models in the community as well. I've been modeling since I was 19. I've always had a dream in acting. I was a thespian in high school. So I did broadcasting class. I did all of that. And so I've always wanted to do it. And as I climbed the ladder of modeling and acting, I wanted to bring it back to my hometown before I got, in the world. So I wanted to do something nice for my community. I wanted to show them something different and put the spotlight on fashion and art and businesses. And I think that will definitely motivate the children of the community that you don't have to be a 9-to-5 if you don't want to, which is nothing wrong with it. But if you want to make your own businesses, you definitely can do that. It's difficult being an entrepreneur. But if you see people that are in their community that are average people doing it, then that will motivate you to be able to do it as well.
That's a thing. That's beautiful. To be able to come back into your community in your hometown after being, you was in the military, right? You were acting. You've done your time, you've done your service, and you said, you know what? I'm going back home. I'm going back home to my hometown, to my people, and I want to bring them something. And I want to bring exposure to them, not to yourself being a model, but you said, listen, the things that I've experienced and went through, things that I know, I want to bring that back to my people. You know how many people wish that people with real money, with the whole millions and billions of dollars, will come back to their hometown and try to rebuild that place. And you're saying, listen, I'm not going to wait till I'm there. While I'm reaching there, while I'm doing things, and while I'm on shows, and while I'm doing videos, and while I'm modeling and things like that, I want to start now with my community to encourage and inspire them. And you don't think of yourself as like, I'm too good for that. Mm-hmm. This is not, I don't want to be around these people. When I left them, I left that life. And you're saying, no, there's something positive that we can bring back. And I'm coming to my hometown to bring something. And what about women and men, young men, young women that can model, that, and you're saying, listen, I'm going to show you all how to walk. What was that? What's the name of that walk? And you said you be doing like what is that, T or I? What is that thing?
It's the T-walk. You basically go to one side of the stage and the other, and you make your turn in the middle and go back to the end of the stage,
See, y'all models, y'all make it look easy. Y'all make it look
easy.
Listen, y'all make it look easy because I was like, okay, I would forget that. You talk about what? Did I make T or I or Z? How to tell them. So mine is not for everybody, but you look absolutely fabulous doing. I wish it was a way I could show people like a little clip of the video that I recorded you doing the model. I mean, you were absolutely beautiful. So I was so encouraged that day I came to your shop where you were at, and you were actually doing we were walking. You did your walk, and I was like, wow, that is beautiful. And I wish I could wear that. I wish that I had the body, the shoes, the walking.
I mean, you have the body though. Yes, you got the body now.
Well, yes, I got the body. I just don't have your body. I got the plus size queen body, honey.
The plus size model community is it's on fire right now.
I'm telling you, honey, we listen. Don't get me started about the plus size community. Because we'll be here forever. So yes, and I'm excited about this, what you're doing. I'm excited about the pop-up shop. I'm excited about you getting your vendors out, and those who are that's in the business. Like, you'll have models, inspiring models, those who want to be models. So you're not exempting those with certain sizes. Like, it's a certain cutoff at the size. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's beautiful,
Yeah.
So but it's the age range that you're cutting off, right? So it's the age.
Yeah, I'm starting at 16. Okay. I'm not doing children models this year. I'll do that next year.
Okay.
Because children models, they require more time.
Right.
To teach them to stay focused while they're on stage, don't fall, stuff like that. Kids get distracted, and so you have to spend more time with them.
Okay.
So that's why on my first year I decided not to use children.
Okay, gotcha. So we have the age range. We're not limited with the size. And so I'm excited about it. So you have your boutiques. You're going to have your shoe for those who got clothes and shoes. It's going to be there. And you said, I think we were talking, you were saying that for those who make their clothes at home, they design their own clothes. So they don't send their stuff off and say, hey, can you create this? They're actually home sewing these things up. And you're saying, listen, I want people to come out and see what you have, because you have beautiful stuff, nice things, and you get people to model. So everybody's going to benefit from this. Like, you're going to have the models benefiting from modeling and wearing the clothes, in the boutiques, bringing their items, and then showing it off. Listen, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And then to bring it to your hometown, like, oh my goodness. So, okay, and your hometown is in Lake City, right?
Lake City, Florida, yes, ma'am.
Okay, Lake City, Florida. And the name of the place is the Richardson Center.
The Richardson Community Center.
The Richardson Community Center. So y'all need to Google it. Lake City, Florida, Richardson. Because they're like, where the address at?
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna have the address on her page, and as well as mine, so y'all will be able to go back and view this video and look up that if y'all are interested in. You know what? Guess what? If y'all are not in it, y'all come and watch these women walk the runway. Watch these men. I'm excited. Listen, we're gonna have men and women walking the runway in this fashion show. Like, I'm just super excited. Like, I'm just saying, I want to see that walk. I want to see the T-walk. I want to see the confidence. And then we're talking about the battle of the bands. Not the battle of the bands. Tell me about the music.
Yeah. So, if you watch fashion, or you watch those YouTube clips of Gucci and Louis, New York Fashion Weeks, it can look boring, especially when somebody's not interested in fashion.
Right.
And your average people are not really interested in stuff like that, especially in my hometown. This is something new. So I wanted to have two DJs for the fashion show, and they will battle each other while the models walk the runway, just to bring some entertainment. Now, it will be some EDM music, reggaeton music, pop music, all remixed for the models to rip the runway. And let's talk about the models. The models, I've dealt with insecurities all my life about my body, my looks, my skin tone, my hair. Whatever you could be insecure about, I was insecure about it. So to watch people come out of their shell in the one way that they never have or are continuous doing and working on themselves to be more outgoing.
Right.
It's very beautiful. So just watch them transform into who they want to become. Like it's just, I just be looking like, oh my goodness, I'm a part of you awakening and loving yourself more. That is beautiful, you know? That's like one of the another reasons why I'm doing it, because a lot of people deal with insecurities and you would never know.
We'll never know.
Never know. And like when I watch them walk and say, I can really do this. You can.
Come on.
You can.
So it's more than just walking. It's like ministry. It's your ministry. Like the way that you communicate with them and express, you know, yourself to them and say, hey, I know what you're dealing with and I know how you feel. Mm-hmm. But this is how I combat that thing. And this is, you know, so it's like you're not just doing it just to be doing it. It's like it runs deeper with you, because when I look at you and I'm like, she's perfect. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. I mean, your skin, your hair, your body, everything is just absolutely perfect. And then you're saying, well, I dealt with insecurities. It's like, how? As beautiful as you are. And just imagine, like you said, other people, you know, have some of the same similar things that you would never know. And you're saying, well, baby, just in case. You may say, well, your hips don't look right, your walk is not right, your shoes or your feet, if you think your feet are too big, you think your head is too big, or whatever. Like me, because I got me a beautiful forehead, honey. And I had somebody tell me, oh, you need to keep that thing covered at all times. And then one day I was home and I got my hair and I slicked it all the way back. Of course, I was much smaller too, honey. I was, honey, real fine, honey.
You so
Thank you. And I got my hair and I pulled it all the way back. And I think I put on some eyeliner and I put on some red lipstick and I put did I have a hat on that time? No, I didn't have a hat on, but I put my hair back in a ponytail and I put on my eyeliner and my lip gloss. I think I put on some little mascara because I always had long lashes. Although these are not mine, but I've always had long lashes. And I went out and my sister sings. She was like, hey, where you think you going? Looking like you looking. I knew then that I was pretty. I knew then I was beautiful. She didn't say anything, but then I think it caught her off guard because I had red lipstick on. And then from there, I started wearing my red lipstick. Oh my gosh, I was wearing a little red lipstick everywhere. And then I would accent it with like a little hat from time to time. But I always felt insecure about my forehead because I hear people say, go ahead. I think they made a song out of it too about my forehead. No. Yes. So when they make fun of you, go ahead, up kind of anyway. So you just never know. So those insecurities came from somebody else, you know, thoughts about my forehead to make me feel some kind of way about myself. And I did. I went like that for a long time. And then when I became more confident in my forehead and just accepted this forehead ain't going nowhere, honey. No. I began to embrace it. And then I had this one lady, she was talking about somebody and she was saying something about their forehead. I said, do you know how long that person may have went without, exposing their forehead, how we'll find wigs with bangs, and how we'll wear things that cover our forehead and try to do whatever we can so that our forehead is never exposed because of our insecurities of how other people made us feel. Not that we made ourselves feel like that, because I was okay with my forehead until I started getting picked on. And then I was like, oh, my forehead's too big. I got this big forehead. But I branched out of that. That was one insecurity that I conquered before I graduated high school. So I felt like that some kind of about my forehead for years until it was time for me to graduate, and I started wearing my hair back and began to see myself. And I could see my face then because I didn't have all that hair in my face, trying to hide the forehead. And I was able to see my beautiful eyes and be able to see my beautiful skin and all that stuff. So I'm so grateful that you opened up and said that and you were transparent about that, because more people need to know that, because I'm sure they're looking at you and like, what problems do you have? Look at you.
A lot of them.
Like you're perfect. They can look at you like, look at you. And remember I was telling you about, me, I said, you look exotic. You know what I'm saying? And when I say exotic, that means it's not a normal look. It's not a look that people can just see anywhere they go. Like I told you, I have a normal look. So I have, the face that you're going to see often, but it is something about your face and your look that is different. Not many people going to have your look. You just look different, which is exotic. Exotic is beautiful. And people will notice exotic people. And people, it's almost like having I don't know if it's a fish can be exotic. When you get something that's exotic, you want to get it and keep it and harbor it to yourself, and you don't want to share it. So that's what it's like with yourself. So when you do start getting out there even more modeling and dancing and things like that and acting, you know, people are going to gravitate to you because it's a different look and you're beautiful and you're humble with it. Like, you're not arrogant, you're not, you know, stuck up, none of that. You're just down to earth, you know. I mean, I just love you, honey. I just absolutely love you.
You're not about to shower me with compliments now. You make me blush.
Okay. Well, I'm telling the truth because people need to know, you know, they are beautiful people out there that's doing great things and want the best. And then people need to know that there are people that are sincere, that want to see you sincerely win, and they're beautiful. They have a lot going for themselves. They want to see, I mean, I don't know, we need to let people know that there's so many beautiful women and men out here in this world that want the best for everybody. We want to see everybody shine, everybody win. And we're wondering, like, why aren't you winning? Well, and then we try to figure out, what can I do to help you win? So I'm just excited about this whole event, the whole pop-up shop, the battle of the music, the DJs. Yeah. and then you're gonna have makeup artists, right? You're gonna have people come in doing makeup and things like that. How many makeup artists are you gonna have? How are we working with that?
I'll probably have 2 or 3.
Okay.
I'll have model call. The models will be, they will have to show up at 9:00 in the morning. Everyone will get their makeup done. Now the men, they'll probably just like get light powder, you know, nothing serious, because of course you have to have something on your face for when the photographer is taking pictures, because now you have show face. You don't really have like everyday face, you know? So male models do put on makeup too. That does not determine their sexuality, but that just determines how well the pictures will come out.
Right.
And I'm also going to teach the models, the ones that are afraid to walk and don't know. Like, I tell them, like, I was told years ago when I was doing a show for Redken. It's a hair line in Minnesota. They said, in order to help you get comfortable when you're in a grocery store, when you're at the gym, when you're anywhere, break out with a model walk. And just watch the people around you, just watch you like, what is she doing? You know, that will help you ease your nerves, because these are everyday people and you're just going to break out with a model walk and then go back to continue doing what you're doing regular. And just as if nothing happened. And I used to do that. Walmart, I would just break out and do it. And then I'll stop. And I just watch the faces of the people around me. They would just be looking at me crazy. Like, what is she doing? But that helped me just focus on myself. That helps me say, okay, they're going to be watching me in shows and nothing but lights are going to be on me. I have to be able to handle the expressions of the people's faces. And so that's kind of how I trained myself to just not worry about what's around me. Look, you find a point at the end of the stage and you just look at it. Now, of course, there's certain things, like certain people certain clothes that they wear, they want you to kind of flirt with the audience, you know, make eye contact. But there are certain brands that they don't want you to look at the audience. They want you to look directly straight to the stage, and that's it. And, you know, of course, they have a more direct approach, but you start to get to know your fashion designer and know what they like and know what type. They have the fun clothes, or they have the business casual, or you have the really uppity clothes, you know, stuff like that. And the more you model, the more you learn. And that's what I want to pass on to the inspiring models and the fashion designers that never held their own fashion show. So they'll learn what they want their models to look like, what they want their models to do, and what aura they want to give out to sell their clothes.
Come on.
And so those are the things I want to bring back. I want to share to them what I've been mentored over the years I've been doing it. Because if you don't know, you don't know. So why not tell them? I mean, I think that's a great idea, to just prepare them for what they're going to get into.
Oh, wow. And so the models have already learned how to do their walk, and you're going to go back over the walk with them again. Mm-hmm. Listen, I want to be there. We go over the walk, because when I seen you walking, I was like, well, okay, now she got that walk. I mean, you made it look real easy. You made it look like, I mean, I don't know. I was like, child, if I have to turn and spin and all that stuff, I mean, but you made it look. I mean, you made it look really nice and really, I don't know, what is it called again? You made it look effortlessly. But what's the name of the walk that the models have to do? What's the name? The T.
The T walk. The T walk.
Okay, the T. Now see.
When you see the T walk, where you just go, you go down the runway. You make a turn before you go all the way down. You go to each side. You make sure you entertain those audience on each side, and you sell that product. It's not about you. It's about the product. And you sit there and you make sure someone looks at you and say, okay, you sell that product, because when somebody's looking at you, it's like, oh wow, she looks beautiful in that. I know I can wear that. You know,
Come on.
that is your goal. Your ultimate goal is to sell that, whatever product it is, whether it's glasses, jewelry, your hairstyle, your makeup, your outfit, your shoes, anything you have on, you can sell it. And it's how you present it, because people like they like looking at beautiful stuff.
Right.
So if you're beautiful in something beautiful,
come
I'm
on,
gonna buy that.
right?
She look. I can look like that.
Come on.
And that's your ultimate goal, is to buy the product you have on, sell that product for someone to purchase it, and that is the ultimate goal of a model.
So, do you think as a model that they should like what they're wearing, or you just think that like it don't matter if you like it or not, you're a model and you have to model it and sell it, because it's not about whether you like it or not. You're a model. You have a job to do, and you just work it. You make them want to get it, regardless if you like it or not. Because there's a lot of things that you probably don't like, probably don't feel comfortable in. But as a model, you got to get out of that and just work it and just say, I'm gonna work this thing, and I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make it look. I'm gonna make it look good. So it doesn't matter if it makes me look good. I'm gonna make it look good. So I'm gonna model this thing. So even if I like it or not, or if it's something that I would normally wear, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna work it. So did I answer that right? Or did I just answer my own question?
Yeah, I mean, if you're working with a seasoned fashion designer, they're gonna put clothes on you that flatters your body type. They're not gonna put something on you that doesn't flatter you, because it's not gonna portray good to the consumer. If it doesn't look good on you, they're like, I don't want to wear that.
Right. Okay.
You know, so they're gonna make sure you have something on that flatters your body type, because every body type's not gonna fit in a certain type of clothing. Like there's certain things that I put on, it does not flatter me at all.
Right.
So a consumer wouldn't want to buy it because I'm not going to portray it in a good way.
Right. Okay.
So when you're working with a seasoned fashion designer or someone that can look at you and say, okay, you will look good in this, even though it's like there's some things that I look good in that's not my type of clothes. But if I look good in it, I'm gonna portray it good because my body type accepts it.
Right.
But more than likely, a fashion designer is not gonna put you in something that you don't look flattering in. Now, it may not be your personal preference to wear on your daily basis, but if your body type flatters it, you'll be fine.
Oh wow! Listen, I'm gonna leave the models where they are, and I will be on the side saying, "Yes, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, yes, you're doing it. Oh yes, that would be me." So I'll stay on the sideline. I'll stay in my lane. And I'll just watch them as they're walking the runway and how they're sashaying in their beautiful attire and how the designer is sitting back like, oh my God, oh she's wearing. I can just imagine them putting on and say she wore that or he wore that or they did that. I'll listen. And you sitting back saying, look at these people's dreams coming true.
Right, yeah.
You know, so that you're able to create a platform for them to come on, and it's about them. It's not about you. It's about them, and you're sitting back. And then, I don't know. I'm just getting chill.
I can't wait. When we went to the model calls, and I had to work with them to bring themselves out. I mean, my favorite part was when they got comfortable and they just did the model walk, and I was just like, doesn't that feel good? Like, how do you feel? Like, I did it. I was like, I love that part. Like watching someone feel comfortable and get out of themselves really do it. And I just be like, oh,
I can see you now, just helping people, like you say, you had to get out of your shell. You had to get out of the place of being insecure, let insecurities overwhelm you, overtake you. So you listen, I just got to be bold, got to be confident and secure myself, and to see other people just out in the snap of a finger. But you believed in them, and you wanted to see them do a good job. And then when they did it, you was like, look at that. Some people need that. I'm telling you, like, that's a beautiful thing. So you got the models are going to come out and branch out and and be seen. And you just never know who may see your videos, who may see, because you're gonna have a videographer and a photographer there, right? Oh, honey, this people, hey, they better come.
And I'm gonna have media there too.
And media, honey, these people, they better not come here looking like they looking. They better come like they come.
Listen, I want them to have the ultimate model experience. Like, woo! You are like paparazzi. Like, I just, they deserve that. I mean, I feel on the stage, it makes me feel like I'm on top of the world. Like, I just, and when you're insecure, you become a prison of yourself. Like, right. A prison inside yourself. That is the worst. That no one else has to prison you because you prisoned yourself.
Right.
Like, and watching someone become free is art within itself. Like, I just was watching, like you have become free. Like, you're no longer yourself. Like, you can do this, you know. And it's just, it's a beautiful take to watch someone literally transform from a what is it? I don't know how to say it, but they become a butterfly. They
from a caterpillar.
Yes, it's just so. Yeah. It's a beautiful sight to see when someone literally transforms into the person that they've been this whole time. Just because they allowed themselves to become free.
Right. Oh,
that is just. It's just a beautiful sight to watch, and I just be looking like, oh my goodness. I love that. I do. And I love to watch them. And you know, the whole journey of them changing, I see myself.
Come on. Oh my.
And I see, and to watch them struggle to do it is beautiful too. Because I'm like, oh, that was me. I'm getting a front row seat of watching myself and someone else.
Come on.
It's actually very, I'm very honored for someone to trust me to watch their vulnerable place in their life to where they're transforming to become who they really need to be. And it's very beautiful. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I guess that people like, you like watching someone struggle. Yes, I like watching the journey because when they remember how they struggled, the smile on their face is brighter and it's bigger because they know where it came from.
Right.
And I was able to be there to witness it.
Listen, oh my.
Yeah, it's great.
That speaks volumes. I'm excited. I'm excited for the whole event. I am going to be there. I am coming to the 5:00 event. I want to try to find me a front row seat. My voice. I'm going to try to find me a front row seat. Or close to it, or somewhere nearby. I want to be able to get.
Well, of course, you're gonna get a front row seat. Matter of fact, everyone, Miss Yolanda, Queen Yolanda, became a sponsor for my event as well, and I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate your love offering for helping to sponsor my event, and anyone else that would like to sponsor, you're more than welcome. But I do appreciate you and everyone else that became sponsors for my event because without the community, I couldn't do this alone.
Right.
Yeah, so I really appreciate you from the bottom.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was an honor to be able to do what I call a small thing. You know, what we call small. Somebody else be like, oh, honey, that's big for me. You know, just, you know, everything, every gift, every sponsorship, everything is a blessing. So I am super excited for you. I look forward to this event, and this is going on June 11th.
June 11th. The pop-up shop will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'll have a DJ out there too.
Okay.
Food trucks, caterers out there. We have a lady. She does. She crochets clothes. We have someone else that's selling purses, shoes, jewelry. I mean, we have entrepreneurs out here that are trying to make it and want to be business owners, and I'm going to support them as much as I can. And I can't wait. I want the community to come out and support your local community. Like this is big for them.
It is.
This is their baby, you know, and they're introducing their baby to the world, and they're proud of it. And come help them, come support them.
Come on, listen. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just excited for you. I mean, this is beautiful. I'm super excited for you. I'm trying to make sure that we don't leave out anything because I wanted this event to get to get out. What do you have coming up after this? So what do you have planned when this big event is? Do you have anything else that you're planning on doing or you want to do?
Well, with this event is the first of many. I'm going to make this an annual event. So every year I will be doing this. Same time. I don't know if I'll be continuing at the same place. I'll try to jump around in different cities depending on, well, I know it's going to get bigger, but I do want to travel to different cities and do it as well. But I want this to be big. I want to help people. I want to bring something different, and I basically want to make this into Florida Fashion Week, like New York Fashion Week.
Come on.
Yeah. So eventually I want to take over the fairgrounds in Lake City and fill it with small businesses.
Come on.
We just go and shop with each other.
Wow.
Like, that just sounds beautiful.
It absolutely does.
Bring the money back into the community.
Right. Especially the small businesses, and them saying, come out of your walls, come out of your four walls, and and not just having your website. Bring your items to the people so they can come, everybody in one, being united and say, hey, you got shoes over here, I have shoes over here, you have clothes over here, and all of us coming together in one place in one space, and people come and say, let's see what you have. That's a beautiful thing, and we don't want to forget that those who are in the fashion week with her, the fashion day, they will also be in MBQ magazine.
Oh yeah,
right. So we're gonna have the boutiques, the fashion designers, the people that create the shoes and make shoes, and the models and everybody. They're gonna be in MBQ magazine. So listen, if you are a part of this event, look forward to the information that's going to be coming from the creator, Danielle Williams of the Fashion Day, to get your information for you to be inside of MBQ magazine. If you have never been in a magazine, this is your opportunity now to be in a magazine. And if anybody want to see you model, if you don't have a video of yourself modeling, you don't have a nice picture of yourself, listen, there's nothing like being inside of a beautiful magazine. MBQ magazine is definitely a beautiful magazine to be inside of. And we're gonna have our model, Queen Danielle, on the front cover, y'all.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
I am
the first time ever. When we do this magazine, I'm gonna blow that cover up. I'm gonna tell everybody. It's gonna be on my wall.
You should. You're absolutely gorgeous. You're absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited. I'm trying not to jump and holler and trying to be all unprofessional. I'm keeping my composure. So I am just loving this whole entire thing. So it's more than just the modeling. It's more than just them in the boutiques coming out. It's more than the DJs. They're actually, the next step is getting inside of MBQ magazine and hoping and praying that somebody sees this and sees models and see your clothes and say, I want to put them up. I want to bring them on. I want to see what else they can do. So you just never know where this thing could take you. It takes you beyond, Facebook and social media, and getting your items out. Now it's in a magazine. So the models will be modeling, the clothes to be out, the shoes to be shown, the makeup artists. People gonna say, who did their makeup? Like everybody's gonna have their share. So I'm excited. And then you're gonna have a videographer that's gonna be there showing off. And then you have me there like, listen, Queen.
I'm excited.
You're doing
So if y'all want to get in this magazine, if you're a fashion designer, you're a boutique owner, you're a makeup artist, hairstylist, model, you are able to be in this fashion designer model edition for August. And of course you would, we have a small fee for it, and you will be, we have deadlines, of course. So when you reach out, I'll let you know all those details and whatnot. But we're creating, this is a vision. This is a movement. This is not just, we're just throwing an event. No, this is something that's big. This magazine is big. It's big. And you want to get in now, because once she goes up, she's going to be unreachable. Unreachable.
You better speak it. You better speak. Now you're returning. Now I feel like I'm about to blush.
I'm telling you, your magazine is my first magazine. I'm so excited. I know when I see it and it comes out, I'm gonna cry like a baby, because like, this is my dream come true. This is my dream come true. And you're my first.
Oh, wow.
And it's like,
that's an honor.
It's an honor. It's an honor that I'm in your magazine because you've been doing this, and I come along, and now you get to be my first, and I can't wait to promote it. I can't wait to be now. I'm a published model now.
Listen, come on. Oh wow.
Because of you, now I will be a published model. Yes. That
takes it up on another notch. Like, this is big. My God.
I'm excited. Like, God is moving, and I'm here for it.
I'm here. I'm telling you, I'm here for it. So I'm super excited about it. Is there anything else that you would like to share with everybody? What you got going on? What you got coming up in your own personal life, or things they should be looking forward to seeing? What about your contacts?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I own my own business, of course. I sell color cosmetic contacts. I have my own vending machine. It will be coming out really soon.
Come on.
And yeah, there's so much more that I'll be offering. You just gotta follow me and stay tuned. I'm excited for what's to come.
A vending machine. Vending machine, the contacts in it. Come on. What colors and shades do you have in your vending machine?
I have brown, hazel, all type of blues, green, gemstone green, honey, any color that you can think of, I have it. And if you wanted a certain color, if I don't have it, I'm gonna go get it for you.
No way. So what are the places you're gonna have the vending machine?
So right now I'm trying to have it set in my hometown. That's where I want to start, of course. And so once I get the place where I'm going to place it, I will be broadcasting out around social media. And then the more it comes, I'll get another vending machine and place it in another city that someone else like, hey, we all like, say if I'm getting a whole bunch of support in another city, then I'll go put one there.
Come on. So these are not, so everybody needs to know that they are not prescription, because you have to go to the doctor to get a prescription. But if you want to change the color of your contact list, you don't have to go to the hair store anymore. You can just go to the vending machine. That's going to
Or you can order online. I'll have it online as well.
Or order online. And so they can come. I love it. And thank you for sharing that with us. Anything else that you're doing? Because I love the vending machine, the contacts in the vending machine. I love that. And definitely make sure you share that with us. Also, is there anything that you would like to share before we go?
I mean, everything else I'm doing, I do fashion shows, music videos, photo, stuff like that. I'm doing movies, extras in movies in Atlanta. So while I'm doing all of this stuff, I'm still working on my own modeling and acting career as well. So when I do give things back, I'm actually learning these things in real time. So if I'm going to share information, I might as well be up on the new information that's in the industry currently, and not the things I learned 10 years ago.
Wow. Like, I mean, you just, well, I'm going to be acting, I'm going to be music videos. And I'm like, wait a minute, okay. But anyway, it's another time for all of that, because this must have been just for the event that you have coming up. So we're going to have to come back and talk about all the other great things that you have coming up. So you all stay tuned.
Yeah, I also want to offer some encouragement that if some young person is watching this and all you see is people that are in sports getting praise and stuff like that, there are other industries that you can go to and flourish in. Never quit. If you love something, go do that. Don't do things to fit in. Do what you love to do. There's support everywhere to support you. And if you need help for motivation or support, you can always contact me. I can always get you into contact with someone else to help out wherever you are, because there's support in every industry. You don't have to do what the masses are doing.
Come on.
Be different. Do what you want to do. That's what I want to offer, some encouragement.
Come on. So before we go, we got to find out how we can reach you. How are the different ways that we can contact you?
You can contact me on my social medias. Facebook is Danielle Williams. Instagram is I am D-Money, DEEMONE. I'm on TikTok, Danny Locks, DANNYLOCS, and then I'm on Snapchat is DD_Poochie, POOCHIE. And yeah, you can contact me on those. Of course, on my social media, my business number is on there. So if you need to give me a call or a text on my business line, you can definitely do that between 9 to 5 now. not at midnight. Don't we call it? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you can contact me from 9 to 5 on my business line as well on Monday through Friday. And I'm here to help.
And listen, I have to put this out because since you're not saying anything about it. So I know that you have this coming up and you're going to be putting people out there. So I look on your Facebook page, and every time I look on your Facebook page, you literally have went up to like 1,000 followers. So right now, I'm just saying, when I met you, you had like 11,000 followers. I went on your Facebook page, I was like, she got all these followers.
Now I have
21. Yeah, you got 20. It's ridiculous. You got over 21,000 followers.
Yeah. For my segment on Mondays.
Honey, listen. Whatever you're doing on your segments on Mondays is grabbing attention of people. They want to watch you. You are so absolutely beautiful. And listen, all you do is just sit there with a I've seen you. I watched you. And all you have is like your phone, and you're just like.
I also do that because I'm brand ambassador for different companies as well, and those are mostly small businesses. I haven't got a brand ambassador contract with big businesses yet, but I am climbing. I'm climbing to get that. But my segment on Mondays, I have this thing called Coochie Conversation Mondays. And the reason why I named it that is because Coochie just means I'm a woman. And I like to conversate, and I do it on Mondays because Monday is the first day that people dread, because that's the day when you go back to work. And so literally all week I'll be on TikTok just searching for content that will make people smile, make people to provoke their emotions, to talk about uncomfortable topics that we don't normally talk about. Or just to make them smile at something. They have animals that's just on a video that make them like, oh, I'm really just provoking their emotions, to have them feel like, okay, let's not get into the routine of just, I go to work and I go home and then I do my kids and I go to sleep and I do it all over again. So on Mondays, I feel like I want to provoke your emotions so you can have something to think about all week. You can have something to smile about all week. Yeah, something else may make you sad because something happened, a tragedy happened over the weekend, and I'm keeping you up to date with current events. Something like that. This is why I chose Mondays, because that's the start of our week. And of course, I like to converse about those topics. So of course, it's Coochie Conversation Mondays. I'm a woman that converses about multiple topics on Mondays. And that's really what it's about. And that's where most of my followers came. But when they come to my page, that's not all they get to experience. They experience me as a model. They experience me as a brand ambassador. They experience me as a mother, me as a woman that have everyday struggles as well. I want them to be able to really grasp my life to where they can relate in any way possible. That's basically what I try to give my followers.
Come on. I'm loving it. So they're not just going to get conversations about coochie. You know, about because they come and say, "Oh, Coochie Monday." Oh, cool. We're gonna talk about sex. We're gonna Coochie. We're gonna, it's like, no, you don't understand. I'm a woman.
Yeah, it's
so
just
that's out of it. That so you're gonna be getting all various types of content. So and it's very entertaining, and it's nice to look at. So thank you for that. And also, if you all would like to advertise, you have a business and you like to advertise, listen, she's the person to go to. She will give you some information that she'll provide for you. When I got ready to put the magazine out there, and I'm doing a plus size edition coming up in the month of June, end of the month of July, because I gave her that information, I had so many people to contact me through her. So if you would like to advertise, get with her. If you want to advertise, you want to put your business out there, you want more people to find you, come on, go on your website, order from you, buy from you, connect with you, contact you, find out what you're doing and what you have to offer, get in contact with her. She has over 20,000 followers, okay? And these people will contact you and she will refer them to you, okay? So definitely reach out to her.
I will be starting my YouTube channel, so I will be doing product reviews as well. If people wanted to send their products, I'll be doing that too soon. I haven't started yet, but when the show and stuff dies down, I'll start my YouTube channel.
Come on, y'all listen. If you want to get her to advertise for you, you have to reach out to her soon. let her know what you want, send her the information provided, but she will tell you what all is needed for her to talk about your items and things like that, and do reviews for you, because that's how people are going to buy from you. When you have a review and she's doing it, listen, people are going to be following her. They follow her on Facebook, they're going to follow her on YouTube. Then you'll have a video of her talking about your products. So that is fabulous. You were just awesome all the way around. Like, this interview has been a blessing, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the opportunity. So we found out how we can contact you, what you got going on, what you got coming up. And I think we've discussed everything. I feel good in my soul. I feel good in my spirit that we've gotten everything out. I just want to make sure that we did not miss anything, because I want to know about this fabulous, beautiful woman that's before us. So thank you so much for your time. I love you. Stay as beautiful as you are. And take care of yourself. Peace and blessings.